What is going on, guys? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. And today, we're talking about a brand new opportunity. You guys know how selective I am when it comes to finding crypto assets that we diversify ourselves into. Now, again, remember, I want to preface this by saying, please do not buy this token just because I am mentioning it on the channel. I know a lot of people who are probably on the sideline just looking for a quick money grab, and this could be that. It could be one of those things that you can get in and get out, potentially an easy 2x, but look what happened with Saitama, 51x since our initial. Look what happened with Shiba Inu, over 600% returns on our initial. And look at Mist, over 50%. Again, big opportunities are happening. We're discussing these things on Patreon first and foremost, and for the YouTube channel members. So make sure you check out those links if you want to. Join in. So as soon as I get in, you can get in because we're already up over 50% on this token. So today, let's go ahead and dive into that one because, again, one of the number one things that I look for, two things that I look for in a crypto asset is A, the community. If there's enough noise from a community, I know what the retail investor has done here in 2021, and it's going to continue that way. And number two, the thing that we're going to talk about today is also the development team and the vision of the project. What are they doing? What's so unique? And why is this an exciting project? So my social media has been flooded by this. Just like Saitama back in June, I'm getting the exact same vibes from this crypto asset. People have been messaging me day in and day out, YouTube comments, Twitter messages, and I'm like, hold on, gotta look into it. So, and I said here 18 hours ago, the amount of folks who have tagged me asking me about Mononoke Inu the last 24 hours. Congrats to those who invested because at that point, it was already up 250 to 300%. So I thought to myself, is it too late to get in? So I was like, you know what? No. All right, I responded saying, any of the Mononoke development team, please message me. This is the kind of social media presence I love. You guys know I love social media presence for crypto assets. And that's the token we're going to talk about today. Make sure you tune in for the entire video. Don't just click off right now. Please don't go by and then click off because we're going to talk about a lot of things. What I like about the token, what are some things they can improve on, and why I am personally going in on it. I definitely established a position, and I mentioned to everybody that I'm going to on the platforms that I aforementioned, Patreon and the YouTube channel members. So, Mononoke, currently sitting at, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that is 10 zeros. 8835. So we'll just say for the sake of the video, 8,835. We'll just call them Satoshis. So it's at 8,883 or 8,835 Satoshi units as of right now at the time of the making of this video. This crypto asset is very exciting because they established what is most important for any cryptocurrency, and that is the social media presence. The chart overall, yesterday after I got in, right? Yesterday evening is when I decided to get in, and talking to the developer this morning and things of that nature. Then I created a buy signal saying, hey, I think this has some potential. Since that moment, this thing went all the way down to what we will say is 5,136 Satoshis. It dropped dramatically. After it ate a zero, we saw some significant sell-offs. But again, it is a very early crypto asset, sitting at an $88 million fully diluted market cap. This thing is still in its infancy, very early. But there's so much excitement around it, and the social media presence is noticeable. It's something to me that resembles that of some of the other assets that I aforementioned. Again, Shiba Inu and Saitama. So let's talk about what this crypto asset is, where is it going, and what are they doing to change the game. Now, on CoinMarketCap, the market data is currently not even tracked. So again, they are also undergoing burns. 3% of the total circulation has already been burned. So before we even dive into the game in the NFT space, let's look at their website, Mononoke Inu. So they say here, she is a 300-year-old god of, Inus, who possesses divine power and intelligence, as well as being capable of understanding and speaking human languages. Again, they're going into the Japanese anime type vibe. She plans to take over all of Inus and take over the Ethereum network by storm. Nothing will ever stop the great Moro from achieving greatness. They're developing a game here, folks. They're developing a game that is a play-to-earn platform. Like many others here in 2021, IGOs have been insane, but they're attributing a crypto asset with it. So, again, a little bit more about it as they go into, again, the anime background to think about it, and then to talk about some of the things. So 1% reflections, they're putting 5% of revenue or money into the marketing, which I think is significant, and 4% for giveaway and buybacks. They're doing buybacks, folks. Any crypto asset that is looking to buy back their own tokens, that's pretty important too. And I talked to the developer directly. Joe Gorilla, he goes by, right? On the on Telegram. And also you'll see on the white paper, that's what he goes by. I had a conversation with him this morning because I have to talk to a developer, especially where we're at now. We have to talk to developers to make sure that boxes check off. So for me, they did. And I got really excited after our conversation. He said, again, ultimately, the goal is to probably have about 50% of the total circulating supply completely burned out of circulation. As of right now, 3% are burned. So what does that mean, right? What does it mean that 3% are burned? See, look how volatile this thing is. It's already up, another 7, 8% while we were talking. But regardless, the fact is you look at the total diluted market cap multiplied by the percentage burned. So, which is about 3% of a $90 million market cap. So 90, and then you just take away about 3%. That's approximately where we're at in terms of the total real market cap value. So again, somewhere in the $80 million, $85 million range, which again, it's pretty significant. It had its really nice run up. You guys can see the graph here. You can see it was consolidating for quite some time. And again, this token's only a few weeks old. It's still in its infancy, but the social media presence is starting to appear. And that's when we're starting to see the significant run up, right? So establish, and I'll kind of talk about, where I would probably be buying more if it dips back down. But for right now, this here has a lot of momentum on its side. So let's go ahead and play the quick clip, 30-second clip of what the game looks like. We'll talk about how to buy, and then we'll conclude by saying, why I am bullish on this project. Let's go in and dive in. I love the music. Single player, play to earn. Important to keep that in mind. All original artwork for their NFTs. Player for NFT on your Ethereum blockchain. Again, coming out December 2021, folks. December 2021 is when this game is coming out. So again, when I say this is early, I mean it is early, very, very, very early for this crypto asset. Now, what are they doing that's so unique? Let's dive into their white paper. So if you go in, you could read through the introduction, some of the disclaimers. They have their website, their official Twitter, and their official Telegram. They don't even have a Discord yet, guys. When I say early, I mean early. So I want to grow with this community. That's the thing, is they caught my attention. They caught my attention, and I said, you know what? I want to get in on this play. So you go through, look what the team says, their goal. So the initial goal was to create a token which brought unity back to the decentralized finance and rebuild the lack of trust between teams and communities. With Mononoke Inu, we make commitment to fulfill every promise to actively listen to our community and engage them in the greatest possible capacity. Thanks to the incredible community that flocked to Mononoke Inu, we are able to give our token utility, and we are able to build something entirely new for them. We are going to create a blockchain-based game that will guarantee Mononoke Inu holders are rewarded for their patience, loyalty, and ability to hold on for dear life. Because hodling is literally what these guys are doing. And that's what's changing the narrative. Before big money comes in, the retail investors are creating the game. So again, right now, they kind of give a little bit of high levels about their game. And again, it's going to be a two-dimensional game that they're creating. But I think, again, you guys need to understand this is going to penetrate the Asian markets and really the global market as a whole. But really, I think what we're going to see is a really big interest within the Asian market and the community, because we know how gaming is in that side. But again, now gaming is becoming a global thing. It's globalized. So with that being said, Mononoke really has some big things on the way. And again, guys, people might say, why does it look so, rudimentary? Why does it look so, non-extensive? Look back at SHIB. Look back at Saitama. Please, Saitama Inu. I'm not talking about Saitama, October 2021. I'm talking about what these projects look like when they first come out. This one is looking very, very similar. So I really think, to be 100% honest with you guys, with the token burn mechanism that is coming, 10x, 50x, maybe even a 100x opportunity, believe it or not, with Mononoke is potentially presenting itself. So for us, we need to be prepared, not surprised, because this, I believe, will 2x very, very soon. And I'm talking within probably maybe even hours to maybe even a day. Who knows? This will 2x very, very soon. But with that being said, always do your own research and always do your own due diligence, because I'm not a financial advisor. Rather, I'm always trying to put you guys on the plays that I'm in. do your research, do your due diligence. And this could be one of those what we call get in and get out. And when I say that, it doesn't mean get out of your full position. It's get in with an initial investment, double up. Once your money doubles up, you take your initial out. You guys know that's my investment strategy, and it's been the same for a really long time. So I'm getting in. A lot of the people that I'm connected with, especially on Patreon and people on the YouTube channel, I know a lot of people who decided that, yes, we're also investors. And guess what? The SHIB community and Saitama community have already came in to this asset. And I think what it's showing is potential. And that's all I can say. The developer is working day in and day out. He told me 18 hours a day dedicated to this project and 6 hours of rest. That's literally what he gives himself. So again, what he has is something special, and the community presence is what caught my eye. And that's the number one thing that you need here in 2021 for any asset. Don't tell me that they have to have life-changing tokenomics or things that are going to change the world. No. But they do have that potential anyway with an NFT game, because gaming does change how we unite and how we communicate. Without you, say the developers, Mononoke Inu would be nothing. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. Very similar to the vibe that I'm getting from Saitama and SHIB. That's all I had for you guys today. Oh, before I even leave, real quick, how do you buy, right? People might ask. And the biggest thing that people are struggling with is the slippage. Ethereum, you can copy paste directly from market cap, copy paste the address, which I'll have in the description below, paste it into the swap, and it's Ethereum to Mononoke. Connect your wallet and swap what you need, but the slippage tolerance. There's this little icon here, this little, not a wrench, but it's a dial. Click it, change your slippage. At the very minimum, 10%. You might even need 15% slippage tolerance to let the transaction go through. Because again, this is a token at its infancy, guys. Very, very early. But again, the development team have a lot to prove, and they have a lot of work to do yet, which they're doing. I'm sure the white paper will be updated. The Discord is going to be launched. I think they said as soon as early next week. Keep your eye on the prize, folks. That's all I had for you guys today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Much love. Shout out to the SHIB Army. We'll see you guys tonight. SHIB Army and the Wolfpack. We'll see you guys tonight for the live stream where we'll be burning SHIB token. That's all I had for you. Until next time, SHIB Army, keep investing. Peace.